Trejavamsha Kalasham Buddhipurna Chandram Shri Srinivasa Varadharyamaham Prapadye Shri Rangarada Guruvaryamaham Bhajami Om Spat Gurubhyo Namaha Jvalitanana Gashringaka Maniganodita Suparabhagaka Ganani Bha Surangaka Vrishagirishvara Vitaratam Mama Sudanata Tata Jita Khila Hitta Shushitala Gunagana Isrumarara Duditvara Ripu Bhayankara Kara Sudarishana Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. As we are talking yesterday about the Dharma is going to be the same for everybody, is going to be different. Definitely is going to be different and same also. Certain dharmas never changes, even though whatever the yuga it come, which is we have 4 yugas, Krita, Treta, Dvapara, Kali yugas. So in the shloka itself it says, Dhyajan krite yajan yajnaihi tretayam Dvapare archayan Yad apnoti tadapnoti kalau sankirtya keshavam. This yuga which we are having, the Kali Yuga, is very, very auspicious yuga. The reason is 43 lakhs of the total period of the 4 this Chatur Yuga time period. And there this Kali Yuga is having a 4,32,000 years, just we passed 5,120 years. Still we are in good path because Kali is not went that far to not thinking even though about the God. We are in good path only today. So what the shloka it says, in Krita Yuga, Dharma is different. Treta Yuga Dharma is different. Dvapara Yuga Dharma is different, and Kali Yuga Dharma is going to be different. Is it different totally 100%? Certain things never changes, which is eating by mouth, sleeping, dressing. This sense, it never changes. Then what it changes? Varnashrama dharmas will change. So there is a 4 kind of, as we spoke yesterday, Chaturvarnyam Maja Srishtam. In there, he made a 4 kind of divisions, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. Nobody is higher and nobody is a lower on there. If we consider as Brahman is a higher person, and Shudras are lower person, that is a really wrong thoughts. That is not correct. Because we all are born through the body of Lord Sriman Narayana. Purusha Sukta itself says, Brahmanosya mukhamasit bahurajanyah krutah uru tadasya jadvaishyah padbhyagam shutro ajayata. So these are the 4 type of the people who was born through the Lord Sriman Narayana's body. Whenever we go to the temple, whenever we do the prarthana to the Bhagavan, we don't do the prarthana on the face. We don't do the prarthana on the shoulders. And we don't do the prarthana on his thighs. We do the prarthana in the feet only. So if you catch the feet, he is not able to go anywhere. So in there, always the caste wise doesn't make. If you really look at, Shudras are the great. In this Kali Yuga, this is not declared by me. The Vedavyasa Bhagavan himself, he says this word. When he went to the river to take a shower in Ganga, all the rishis, they came and they had some doubt in their mind. So Vedavyasa Bhagavan went inside and he is Bhagavan's reincarnation form. Vyasaja Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishthaja Namo Namaha. The form of Lord Sriman Narayana's Avesha Avatara, we call him. So he took a form of that, and then he took one time, he put head in the water and he said, Kalis Sadhu. And second time he said, the ladies are Sadhu. Third time he said, Shudra Sadhu. Then all the rishis were watching him. Then they said, how could these three things, questions we have in our mind, how do he knows that? Because he's a Amsha of the Bhagavan, so he knows what they were thinking in their mind. Then they had some questions. Why these three things are good in this yuga? Then he explained, if about the yuga, Kali Yuga, if it is we are going to be in Krita Yuga time period, then if we want to reach the Bhagavan, then how much dharma we need to follow, and when we can able to reach, because only through the doing the dharma, then only we can able to reach him. Without doing the dharma, we never can able to reach him, because without following his dharma, he says that word Shruti Smritir Mamaivagnya Yastvam Ullanghya Vartate. Shruti, which is Vedas, Smritis are Puranas, Mamaivagnya, those are my laws. Nobody can cross that laws. Everybody should follow my laws, which is a dharma. Shruti Smritir Mamaivagnya Yastvam Ullanghya Vartate. Whoever prohibits my rules, Agnya Chedi Mamadrohi, he is a very bad person. Then that next minute he said, no, I am a your Bhakta, I am a Vaishnava. Then he said, Mat Bhakto Pina Vaishnava, even though if he may say he is my God, my devotee, he is a Vaishnava, but I don't consider he is a Vaishnava. When you are not following your dharma, then you are not supposed to be say, I am a God's devotee. So the dharmas varies, depends of the where they had their birth. That is called as a Varnashrama Dharma. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. Brahmana dharmas are Adhyayana, Adhyapana, Dana, Pratigranhita, Yajana, Yajana. So these are the 6 qualifications has to be for the Brahmins. They have to learn the Vedas through the Gurus. They have to practice. At the same time, they have to teach for the next generation that one, whatever they learn. Then, Dana Pratigranhita. If I am a Brahmin, so you have to bring me every time, whatever you want to give me dana, you have to give, and I will take the dana, and then I never give for anybody. No. As a Brahmin also has to do the lot of danas when is needed for poor people or something else. So when it comes, so we have to do the dana. At the same time, whenever we give dana, the person, if it is Vedic learned person, is a very more auspicious dana will be in a sapatra dana it makes. This says Veda Vide Khila Dattam Dattam. If you really are giving to the something, to the dana, that is really good dana considered as a Veda learned person. Veda Vide Khila Dattam Dattam. Ishtadanai Saha Bhuktam Bhuktam. When we say we ate very full dinner or lunch, when we get our very close, our relations comes and we all get together and eat, that food is really good food, enjoying food. Priyatamaya saha suptam suptam. When we have sleeping with our wife and our relatives, that is a real good sleep. Anyat adattam abhuktam asuptam. Otherwise, that is not considered as a giving to them, anybody else. So, adhyayana, adhyapana. Then he has to teach for the next generation in the proper way which he learned, not making any mistakes. More responsibility will be there, because if he teaches the Veda in a different way, then the whole things will change, because Veda has a lot of energy. So it doesn't matter who is chanting. They have the Veda, Vritrasura, Indra Vritrasura, Vrittanta is there. So one time Indra was chanted the wrong way, the mantra. So the mantra itself, Indra Shatravarthasva Swaha, the mantra has to be chanted. Indra had a problems with all the asuras. Then he tried to do the Havan to make a more energy. Then he can kill the demon. So, but the mantra chanted by him is in a wrong way. Indra, Indra, the swara it changes. Mantra will be the same, the letters, but the swara it changed. Then there was the demon was born through the fire. His name is called as a Vritrasura. So he said, "Hey Indra, I'm here. Just come and fight with me." Then Indra said, "No, no, I made you. The reason is to fight behalf of me to the demons. Then you are saying you are going to fight with me." When Vritrasura said, "No, but you made me through the Vedic mantras. Improperly you chanted. The meaning itself, it comes. I need one more demon who hates me." So hating person was born from there. The demon was there. But again, it went choral and both went to the Bhagavan, and Bhagavan blessed the both of them. Indra got the victory, but the demon was died. Everybody said Bhagavan is Devata Pakshapati. That's the reason he saved the Indra. He killed the demon. But the truth, what it was, nobody knows. Then all asuras also went and they said, the God is killed the demon. God said, I don't have any kind of difference between you guys, okay? I treat you both same way. Whoever come and ask me what I need, whatever they're asking, I will bless them. So Vritrasura was asking the Bhagavan, "Hey Bhagavan, I was created by this Indra, this selfish guy. So he forgot his dharma and he is following to protect his protection. Then he made me in the wrong way and I born today here. But I don't want to stay in this in this world. Reason is this kind of people will be living on here. I want to come and get a moksha and I want to come and visit you on your place. Can you give me moksha, please?" At the same time, Indra also came before that and he asked, "I want to have a victory. Can you bless me? I want to kill this demon." Then he blessed on both ways. So he blessed for the demon as well as the Indra also. Whatever they requested, those request was full-fledged by the Bhagavan. So why we are saying when you chant the Vedic mantras, it has to be in the proper way. Otherwise, it's going to be big mistakes. It doesn't matter who you are, even though Indra also had a problem. Then Adhyayana, Adhyapana, Dana, Pratigranhita, Yajana, Yajana. Yajanam, every day doing the Tiruvaradhanam to the Bhagavan. At the same time, going for outside, if they required the community, which is Puram, is city they call, Purohita, which is the taking care about the needs for the people, needs whatever they need for the Annaprashana, Chauda, Upanayana, Vivahadi karmas, or Shodashi karmas, whenever they need. So he has to go and serve for them. So these are the 6 qualifications for the Brahman. Okay, yesterday somebody was asking if I am not learned the Vedas, what is the next option for us? And we are working as a full-time people. Still they says, if you are not able to learn the whole Veda, a minimum you can learn the Purusha Sukta in the proper way. and do the Tiruvaradhanam with the Purusha Sukta short. There is only 16 riks are there, which is Sahasra Shirusha Purusha, Sahasraksha Sahasrapat, Sabhumim Mishpato Vritva, Atyadishtat Dashangulam, Saparivaraj Srimate Narayana Janamaha, Dhyajami, Dhyanam Samarpajami, Purusha Evedagum Sarvam, like that. Four riks will be one. Avahanam, Asanam, Argyam, Padyam, Achamanam, Aupacharika Snanam, Gandham, Pushpam, Dhupam, Deepam, Naivedyam. It comes all the 16 riks. End of the way it comes Yajnena Yajnamayajantadevaha is Udvasanam, but we don't need to. On the Udvasana time, we can chant as a mantra pushpam for that one. Dhata Purastad Yamudajhara and words that comes for the mantra pushpa for the Bhagavan. So Shodasha Upacharas we can able to do through the Purusha Sukta Vidhana. This is for only the Brahmins. It's given a dharma for them to follow that. And a Kshatriya dharma, so these people will get Adhyayanam also, but no Adhyapanam, no Pratigranhitam, Danam they have to do, because they don't have the rights to take, because they are Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas has to protect. And Yajanam is there. They also have to do the Nityadarvaradhanas in their life. They may rule the country, state, wherever, but still they have to do their everyday rituals to the Bhagavan and submit their all the details, how they are ruling the country. So these three things will be for their Vihita Dharma. And Vaishyas also will have a Adhyayana, Dana, Yajanams. Then Shudras not having a rights to learn the Vedas. Why not? Because if somebody says, if I work for 8 hours and whatever I get a salary, not working and sitting for just giving that same salary for another person, so which one we will choose? Instead of going, struggling, making more problems and taking rebirths again and again, I don't want to struggle that much. So, see, in this country, we pay the taxes. Not everybody pays the same tax. There will be low income, mid income, higher income. So, why they discounts for them? Because they are not able to focus that much. For them, we give the exemptions for them and they can able to, still they can utilize their money for certain things, their needs. So that's the reason they give like that. So here also, they don't need to go and learn and sit, and why they need to struggle? Just take and go. There is always one question. If we are not learning the Veda, means we may not get the moksha. Doesn't matter at all, because he cleared that one in the Bhagavad Gita. Doesn't matter who are there. Striyo Vaishyaha Tatha Shudraha Tepi Yanti Parangatim. To get a Paramapada, what required? Only the Bhakti is required. Prapatti is required. Not the Vedic. Naham Vedaihi, na Tapasa, na Dhanena, na Cha Ijyaya. In the 11th chapter, he says that one. So I am not, whichever the form you are looking, I am not that easy to look at. Not learning the Vedas, so I learned the Vedas through the Vedas, I can able to see you, not at all. Not any kind of services you can get me in this form. Then how you given for me this darshan today? Because of my grace, nothing else. I am not expecting anything from you. I have a mercy. Today I thought you were asking so many questions who I am, so that's the reason I showed you. So, getting Bhagavan, Swadharme Nidhanam Shreyaha, Paradharmo Bhajavaha. When you stay on your dharma, then you are in safe zone. When we misbehave, then he doesn't like. So what we need, he has to like us. That's only we need. If we chant the Veda, then only he likes. Not, he didn't say like that. Everybody is equal. So if we have 4 kids in the home, These three kids are able to do their job, and fourth one is a physically challenged kid. Mom and dad will focus more on those kids only. They don't focus on eligible kids, what they can able to do and what they can try to do. So Bhagavan also protects more those kind of people. So here there is no any discrimination for anybody. Afterwards, there are some other dharmas also there, which is Pati Dharma, Patni Dharma. Pati Patni Dharma is very valuable for the society because Pati, we all are also Patnis only for Bhagavan. We say men and women difference on the body wise. We all are considered as a woman in the world to the Bhagavan. So you all might know about Krishna Bhagavan, why he is having the peacock feather on his head. One time the Meeraji wants to meet one Swamiji, and she went and she asked Swamiji, I want to meet you. Their Shishyas was there, surround the disciples. Then they said, no, my Guruji won't see any women and he won't speak with any women. He is very strict. Then she requested a couple of times, please, can you go and tell your Guruji I want to meet him and I have a certain questions. But finally, that Swamiji was accepted. Then he said, okay, I'm ready to see, I'm ready to hear her, but not to see. So put the curtain and whatever she has the questions, she can ask and I can able to answer for her. Then she asked the question, why you don't see the women? Then he said, that's my personal, I don't want to see the women. Then the next question was, what do you think about you? Are you a man or woman? Then he got the knowledge. Then he said, just remove the curtain, I want to see her, who is that? And Mirabai was sitting there. And she said, only Krishna Paramatma is the Purusha. We all are Stri Rupas only. We always, Stri Dharma is depending. So there is a one shloka in the Shastra. I will fully explain you. Don't misunderstand any women's on the line. Lala Jeta Panchavarishani. Sorry. The shloka is the young age, the small age, God will care about the girl. When she gets the young age, then he will do the marriage for her. Then husband will take care about her. Once if they get old age, if husband is passed away, then the kids will take care about her. So that's the reason, Nastri Swatantra Marhati. The women are not having freedom at all. So it means Shastra, it can say like that. Every Atma has the freedom, but limited freedom, not whatever they want to do. But Stri is considered as the form of Dharma in our religion. That's the reason we respect them a lot. Even though who written this Maanava Dharma, Manu is name of the person who written this Dharma Shastra. He written all the dharmas, how to do and what to do, everything. Then end of the book, he written one word. He said, if you still have some more questions, which is not prescribed me in this Manu Dharma, if I am not given an answer for your questions, just go and ask on your home, whoever the lady is, oldest lady in your home, which is Nanamma, Amamma, very old persons, dad's mom or mom's mom. Don't ask dad's dad and not asking the dad's mom's dad. Why? They are following the dharma. They are not the dharmas. The women's are dharmas. So that's the reason the dharma has to be protected always with the men. So Patni dharma is dependent. Why? Because of they will be protected always. Dharma is not going here and there and misbehaving. Somebody can come and misbehave with that dharma. So that's the reason protection is need for them. Then Putra dharma. So we born as a son of somebody. So what is our dharma is when the mom and dad are alive, we have to respect their words. If they passed away, then we have to do their Pitra karmas always. Then only we will be giving a respect for them. It's a Putra dharma is that. So my dad is passed away, why should I do every year his ceremonies? That is your dharma. You have to protect your dharma to do it. You are not doing for them to go for the moksha. Because already when they passed away from this body, they went away. So wherever their karma phala is sitting, depends of that, they might take in some other bodies, or they might reach the Paramapada also. Then why should I do? I have to do for myself. Tomorrow when I go, this path is making for myself. So my mom and dad, they did for their mom and dad and they made their path to go away. So if I want to go on good path to reach the Bhagavan, then I have to respect the my dharma, what is my responsibilities. So that is the Putra dharma. Then Acharya dharma. Acharya dharma is really hard dharma because lot of rules and regulations will be there. Acharya, the padam itself, swayam acharate yasmat, tasmat acharya uchyate. So we have to have a practice first. Oh, I do my practices, but I don't know what to do. That is meaningless. Jnanam anuttanam ipanannahave udayanana guruvai adandaikal thane vaigundam tarum. We have to have a jnana and as well as anusthana. I have anusthana, but I don't have a knowledge. Then it doesn't work. No, I have a knowledge, but I don't follow these rules. That is also not going to work. So both has to be practiced simultaneously and that time of period whenever they are. So that's the reason we say, Badrika Shrama Narayana Naranarayana Rupa. Tirumantrartha it says, Tane Acharyanumai, Tane Shishyanumai. So God thought, okay, if the Shishya is going to be a Nara, an Atma, so then he may know his rules and regulations, he may not. So instead of bothering somebody, I will take a form of Narayana as well as Nara also I will take a form. The two forms himself he took. And Shishya, which is Nara is a Shishya for Narayana. So he followed his rules and regulation, whatever is a Shishya Dharma, what he has to follow the things. So then Yajamana Dharma. So some responsibility will be for him as an employer. So he has to do his dharma, whatever belongs to him. Sevaka Dharma. Whatever the employer says, he has to do his job. He should not say, I don't do it for you, this one. We all are Sevakas. Paramatma is a Yajamana. So we have to be servant for the Bhagavan. Vichitra deha sampattihi Ishwaraya niveditam. This body is made in very beautiful form. What the purpose? Ishwaraya niveditam. Are we using for his purpose? No, we are not using. We are using for our personal purpose, and we are saying we don't have a time to do our dharmas, which is our responsibility itself. So in there, Sevaka Dharma is there. Then Sakha Dharma is a friendship as the certain dharmas. What is that? Is Sampat Kale tu Mitrani Santi Koti Sahasrashaha. Apat Kale tu Yan Mitram Tanmitram parikirtitam. This is Subhashitam. When you have a wealth, so many people will be around with you. Like when you keep some sweet out, jaggery or sugar, all the flies will come and stays there. But if a big wind comes, all it will fly away from there. So when we have a wealth, so many people will be around with us and they say, so I am relative for this and this, this and this. So those are not real friends. When you are in big trouble, who comes and stands behind with you, that person is a real friend. So Sampatkale tu mitrani santi koti sahasrashaha, thousands of people can be there. But apatkale tu yan mitram, whoever stays behind with you, that mitra dharma that is the one you have to follow, that mitra dharma, to respect whomever you do the friendship with them. So in there, which we were talking about Yuga Dharmas, in Krita Yuga, if we want to reach the Bhagavan, how long the time it takes for us to reach? A minimum, the time period was, living time period was around 80,000 years, 1 lakh years. They were used to live on the world, which is, you all know, in Treta Yuga also, Dasharatha Maharaja was living for 60,000 years. After the 60,000 years, he got the Rama. So the time period is very long, and practicing also very long. That is not that easy to practice and reach him. Because you have a more years of the life and spend for the more things, what it needs to do your dharmas is not easy to reach. When it came Yajan Yagnaihi, Treta Yuga, when it came, the time dharma was changed little bit. What is that? Instead of doing the dhyana meditation to reach the Bhagavan, you can able to achieve the Bhagavan through the Havan. So that's the reason Dasharatha Maharaja did the Putra Kameshti Yaga. In there, he got Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan. So he did the Putra Kameshti Yaga and Rama came. So that was in Treta Yuga. Dvapare Archayan. In Dvapara Yuga time, just they can do the Archana for the Bhagavan. It means you have to go and see him and do the Archana for him. Then only you can able to see him and do the Bhagavan's service. But Kali Yuga is not like that. We are so blessed because our lifestyle is max 70, 75, 80 is too much now. Maybe 100, 1 or 2 people will be in there. Very rare nowadays. We are living in 100 years. Veda, it says, Shatamanam bhavati shatayuh purushaha shatayuh shatendriyaha. So we have to live that long, but unfortunately we spoil the earth, space, water, fire, the Panchabhutas. That's the reason our life also went very down, and we are not living that long as much we need to live. But in Krita Yuga, if you are doing the meditation, living to get the moksha, it takes minimum 10,000 years. Then Treta Yuga, when it came, same time period of to reach the Bhagavan is it came for the 10 years. You can do the service to the Bhagavan, then you can able to reach the Bhagavan. When it came on Dvapara Yuga, because of time period also going less and human living lifestyle also going less, then dharma has to be come down to reach the Bhagavan. How could we able to reach him? If I say same dharma is going to be in Krita Yuga, 10,000 years, if you do 1,000 years of the meditation, then you will reach. But my lifestyle is only for 10,000 years. Then where I'm going to do my 10,000 years of my life period meditation to reach him? So that is not going to work. So that's the reason he reduced dharma in there. So if you do a minimum 1,000 years, one year, not 1,000, 1 year, if you do the meditation, do the bhakti with the Bhagavan, then definitely you can able to reach on that yuga. But in Kali Yuga, same thing which the moksha was attained by all the rishis and everybody in Krita Yuga or Treta, Dvapara Yugas, the time period of time, whatever they did, same moksha we can achieve on one day. What we need to do? We have to have that bhakti that much to surrender ourselves to the Bhagavan. So these are the 4 yugas, and yuga dharmas will be keep on changing whenever it needs. So that will change for us and it takes us. In Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, time period was more, and the Dharana Shakti also more we had. Very unfortunately, because of our things are not good surround our nature. So we made the Dharma very mess. That's the reason our lifestyles also went very less. And our food is not having that much of good things. So when we eat, that's the reason our lifestyle also goes very less to live on the world. So we all used to remember so many phone numbers previously. Nowadays, we are not having that much of mind. Nowadays, if somebody asks, what is your name? We don't remember because of our food made us like that. So if you ask, what is your name? Then he says, give me a minute. Hey, Google, what is my name? The Google will say, what is your name? What is my number? So it says your number. But previously, we used to remember minimum 10 numbers of the bigger numbers for the 10 phone numbers we used to remember. And we used to talk everything and what we had enough in our mind. So these all the things, we have to follow the dharma, whatever it says. Without that, it is not good. So if we are not following the dharma, then we will lose so many things in our life. So that's the reason we have to do. Then one person asked, if I am not going to do the following the dharma, what will happen? Then it says, Kalakshepo nakartavyaha kshinamaayuhu kshane kshane. Our lifetime is when they says your visa for 10 years in here. So when we enter the first day, it's not going to be 10 years. 9 years, 99 days will be there. So after 1 year, it will be only 9 years, not the same 10 years. So your time, it goes itself. If you want to stop, you are not able to stop anyway. So kalakshepo nakartavyaha, time pass we should not do. Why? Kshina mayuhu kshane kshane, every minute and second your ayus is going back. Then what happens for me? If it is going time, I know it's okay, that's okay. I don't care about that. Even though it is going back, I don't care about. Yamasya karuna nasti. Yamadharmaraja is not having a mercy at all. His name, one of the name is called as a Samavarti. So he doesn't have any kind of mercy at all. He should not have. When he made him, Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, when he made him, he didn't give the mercy for him. In that computer doesn't have a mercy form to do it. Reason, if he gets the mercy, then he is not able to take off the pranas from the bodies when their karma phala is finished. So yamasya karuna nasti. Then what I need to do now? Kartavyam harikirtana. We have to do the harikirtana, do our dharma as well as, and in that dharma, so think about the Bhagavan Hari's Nama. Why the Hari? Hari is Hari is killing. Harihi harati papani. He removes all our sins. So he removes all the sins for whom? If it's only good thoughts and good people, If they chant for their sins only, he is going to remove? Not like that. Dushta chittaihi api smritaha. Even though if he is thinking on the bad person, also is thinking about the Bhagavan of Lord Narayana, Hari, still he will remove for him. That's okay. If he is saying with interest, he is recognizing his mistakes and coming in front of the God and he is saying, okay, Harinama Kirtana if he is doing, then only Bhagavan will save him. No, not like that. Anichayapi samsprishta. He is doing the friends circle, whomever he is staying with them. So he comes with them. When they are coming to temple, they says, okay, we will go to the temple. Then he never goes to the temple. But because of the friend circle is asking to come and forcing, so he will also come and sits there. And they will doing the bhajan. So he is not able to sit like that empty, and he was also do acting like that, whatever they are saying. So he doesn't have an interest. Anichayapi samspritaha, even though he is doing without any interest, still he will protect him and he will remove his sin. Dahatyeva hi pavaka. However, you put a fire, knowingly, unknowingly, on the cotton, it will burn all the things. The way. So how long I have to chant the Harinama Kirtana? How long you are alive? That long you can do the Harinama Kirtana. Any action, whenever we do, we will think about the Bhagavan Seva and as well as our Dharma, whatever is belongs to us. There is no higher level, there is no lower level for anybody. We all are same equal. This is the Bhagavad Ramanujacharya Swamiji was taught us. And as well as our Swamiji is also teaching us to treat everybody is equal. Nobody is bigger, nobody is smaller for the Bhagavan. We all are same kind of amount of the Atmas only. So some Atmas will be smaller and some Atmas will be bigger. No, at all. All the Atmas same size, same knowledge, same ability. We all are same. Some Atmas was recognized about him. That's the reason they can be in good positions, which is a Brahma. That's Surya Narayana we call, that sun. So he recognized. That's the reason he can able to give us entire universal is energy, because he recognized about the Bhagavan. So if we recognize, we will be in that kind of position if we want. But we don't want that one. We want his feet. You all know the Kamala Kuchachu Chuka Kunkumatu. It's correct. In there, Aham Durapaste Padambhoja Yudma Pranamecha Yagatya Sevankaroni. So I came all the way from long way. I am doing the service to you. Sakrit Seva means one time I did the Seva for Lord Narayana, which is Sriman Narayana Venkateshwara. Then the Bhagavan was very happy to see him, because when the kids goes far away, the mom and dad will be thinking always them. When they come to near, and they will show their love with them, and whatever they ask, they try to give, and they try to keep with them. But kids always run away from the mom and dad. They don't want to stay with the mom and dad. But here, Bhagavan said, okay, you did a one-time seva. So I'm very glad. I'm very happy. So tell me what you want and I can bless you more, whatever you want. And he said, Nitya seva phalantam prayacha. Give me the whatever I did today, the seva for you. Same kind of seva I want to do every day. Just bless me like that. So that is, even though our Goda Devi teaches us in the Tirupavai, is correct? Ettarikum Ere Piravikum Undannodutomiyam Onake Namachaivam Onake Narayanaya. Chaturthi Vibhakti, when it comes, the Narayanaya, that's the way she is also saying, Vanake Namachaivam. We will do for you also. No, we will do only for you. So that's the way she was also taught us to do your dharma. Don't take somebody is doing, why I should not follow that dharma, is not required for you to do and get struggle and trouble and more to suffer on the different kind of levels and the births. Anyway, God never showing any discrimination which caste you are born. So then why should I worry about which? See, nobody chose, I want to be a Brahmin, I want to be a Shudra, I want to be a Kshatriya, I want to be a Vaishya. Nobody had that choice. It's his gift, whichever given by the gift. So why should we spoil and get a struggle going, I want to learn the Vedas and struggle? Then God says, okay, if you are ready to struggle, I don't want to stop you. So go and do some mistakes and take again sins and again come back, take again new births. Do you want to go like that? Or without doing any mistakes? With icha or without, with interest or without interest, even though if you chant Harinama, same moksha I give you. There's a Brahman is learning the Vedas and all Shatkarma Vihitas, whatever is belongs to the Brahman has to do all these rituals early morning, waking from 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock before the sunrise and taking shower and doing the Vedajena, doing the Tiruvaradhana and struggling these many things. He also goes the same place where the Paramapada. And he also sits nearby the Bhagavan. Same place, the Shudra also will go and sit there. But he doesn't do those many things. He will do only Bhagavan Nama Smarana wherever he is sitting. He will do his Smarana only. He won't do anything. So there, Harer Namaiva 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 Gatiranyatha. We don't have any other path to reach the Bhagavan. Harinama only the path to reach his feet. Kalau nastyeva 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 gatiranyatha. In this Kali Yuga, the best way is just do the Harinama Smarana and reach him. Dharma, what it made for you, it made it very easy for Yuga because of the Kali. You are not able to follow that many rules and regulations. So whoever want to struggle and trouble, so they can do. But for you, I made an easy way to come and do the prayers and show your bhakti. Then I will give you the moksha for you. Why you want to struggle for that? So, says Alodhya Sarvashastrani Vicharya cha Punah Punaha Idamekam Sunishpannam. They did all the rishis, Vedavyasa Bhagavan including. Everybody did so much of research of the holy Vedas and Shastras, everything. What they found is Alodhya Sarvashastrani Vicharjita Punah Punaha Idamekam Sunishpannam. This is the one is decided, declared by the rishis. Dhyeyo Narayano Harihi Dhyeyo Narayanasada. Always think about Lord Narayana and do your duties. Then definitely he will love, he will take care about us, and he will be putting us on a good path to reach him. So we all are in good path. There is no doubt. So you may ask, how could you say that word? Because we are all sitting on his feet. We all are watching him and we are hearing about his stories. So that's the reason we are on good path. So he won't leave us to go away from him. So he will cares about us and he will give us for the moksha for us. So there's some more other dharmam is different. Dharma sukshmas are different. Not the dharma and dharma sukshmas are same. Dharma will be there, but dharma sukshma is going to be different. So whenever I get chance again back about the dharma sukshmas and dharmas, what are those difference, I will definitely share with you all. Today almost we are nearby the 8:30. So we'll conclude the today's this discussion. So Mangalam Chakraraja Mahaniya Gunabdhaje Padmanabhakaram Bhoja Parishkaraja Mangalam Kashi Viploshakaraja Kalyana Gunasharine Mali Pravachanamastu Mahadhiraja Mangalam Gajendrarti Harajastu Drahat Vedhatvakarine Dinadhishatirodhana Kartre Deeptaja Mangalam Chitrakarasvacharaja Chitta Nirvrtikarine Narakasura Samhartre Nana Rupaja Mangalam चण्डास्त्राञ्चितदोर्दण्डखण्डितामरशत्रवे चामीकरनिभाङ्गाय चारुनेत्राय मङ्गलम् चैत्याशिरशिरोहर्त्रे चन्द्राह्लादकराजते श्रीमते चक्रराजाय श्रितार्तिघ्नाय मङ्गलम् षट्कोणवर्तिने तुभ्यं सहस्राराय सन्ततं पश्चान्नृसिंहरूपाय श्रीचक्रेशाजास्तमङ्गलम् मङ्गलाशासनपरैः मदाचार्य पुरोगमैः सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृताजास्तु मङ्गलम्। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः।